So Jafar Kishi, the notorious Bay of Plenty figure, has finally been held to account for his abhorrent actions. The man, known to some as Ali or Tauranga Ali, has been exploiting migrant workers and attempting to twist the course of justice for years. On Monday, 8th of July 2024, Kishi found himself in the Tauranga District Court facing the music. After a thorough investigation that started back in 2020, when allegations of exploitation first came to light, Kishi pleaded guilty to all charges earlier this year. The court handed him a sentence of 12 months home detention and ordered him to pay a substantial $80,000 in reparations to his victims. It's a hefty sum, sure, but for the lives he has disrupted and the pain he caused, it hardly feels like justice has been fully served. MBIE hailed the efforts of investigators and various agencies, stating that the sentence serves as a robust deterrent against future offenders. It's a nice sentiment, but one has to wonder, is it enough? The investigation was extensive, involving searches of the properties in Tauranga and interviews with 27 individuals from countries such as Indonesia, Malaysia, India and Bangladesh. These workers were found to be working illegally on visitor visas, often unpaid, underpaid, and living in deplorable conditions. Kishi's previous convictions from 2017 for similar offences should have been a clear signal to the authorities that this man wasn't going to stop without serious intervention. The victim impact statements were harrowing, describing financial hardships, withheld pay, and being forced to sleep on the ground in a garage. They were paid a pittance, between $12 and $15 an hour, when the legal minimum wage was $18.90. They stayed in New Zealand to see justice done, and now, finally, they can return home with some semblance of closure. Kishi's sentence was reduced due to his early guilty plea, reparations payment, and his age and health. But let's be honest, for a repeat offender, this feels like a slap on the wrist. This man had been exploiting vulnerable workers for years, making a mockery of New Zealand's labour laws and tarnishing the country's reputation as a fair place to work. The real question now is, will this serve as a genuine deterrent, or will others see Kishi's relatively lenient punishment and think they can get away with the same? It's high time we reevaluate the penalties for such exploitation to ensure that justice is truly served and future offences are effectively deterred. So as we move forward, let's keep a close eye on how the authorities handle similar cases, because one thing's for sure, migrant workers deserve far better than what Jafar Kishi offered them. And that's the immigration news for Aotearoa today. Subscribe and follow for more immigration content. Ka kite anō.